Life and Lifestyle market recap number 3. Today is the 28th. As you can see, we've got quite a few charts to go through. Uh, I'm trying out some music for once. It's supposed to be copyright free, so I ain't got to worry about nothing, but there's some more charts there. All right, so we're going to start off with what died, and we're going to what was triggered, and then what hit the targets. So kicking off, we have CB. The CB 820 170 call from yesterday died. See, it was right up there. It popped in the morning and crashed to put territory. So that one is done. Next up, MU Micron. Micron 86 $74 put from yesterday died. How do I know it died? Because it's in an upswing. So that put us out of here. Should have took your profits. Number 3, PACB, Pacific Biosciences. The 820 $29 put from yesterday died. Also on an upswing. Farfetch, FTCH. Same story. 820 $45 put from yesterday died. So you can't be in there trying to ride it out forever, guys. You gotta get in, get out, market levels, and take your profits. I'm talking to myself as well because I definitely wasn't doing that before I figured this strategy out. So, no hard feelings. You learn, so make sure you get better every day. Vuzi, 820 $14 put from yesterday, upswing, died. And General Electric, the 820 $13 call from yesterday, died, but not really. See, it popped up here and it failed, but the entry was down here, so you're still up, but the percentages is down. So we went from maybe 50% to maybe 10. So that's considered a death. And so as you can see, up, 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 up. All those were puts, so those are dead. So let's move on to the next thing. Now this is a testament to why you have a top and a bottom. It's something I'm learning myself that, if you have a top and a bottom marked out, if the top triggers and it dies and you have a bottom trigger, excuse me, if the top triggers and you have the bottom and there's a bottom trigger, then maybe you can get into the bottom as well and take advantage of it. So you get your top, and then you can take your profits, and then if you see it reversing, write it down. Catch it both ways. Y'all saw what Triple M do yesterday. That was an epic fall. I mean, wow, crazy fall. So definitely should have took advantage of that. So we went through the died CB, Chubb Limited. The 820 165 put was triggered after the 170 call that from yesterday died. It triggered right here. It triggered at 166.41. And it hit a couple of targets. We'll go over that in the next segment. But as you can see, that was a good trade. Vuzi again. The 820 $15 call was triggered at 14.90. You can see the entry point is right here. And that's the first price point, so we'll hit that. More on that in a minute. Space. Well, actually, Virgin Galactic, SPCE. To the moon, right? I was watching this for puts and calls earlier this week, and it almost triggered a put yesterday, but it reversed quickly. So I didn't take it. I'm glad I didn't, because that would have died. But the 8.6 $31 call was triggered at 31.17. First target is 32.37. That's a nice little dollar bounce. It went up to 31.75, so that might be, I don't know, 20%, 15%. I didn't check it because it's not the price level I was looking for. So, there's nothing wrong with checking along the way. I just was looking at so much stuff, as you can see, that I just didn't get a chance to check everything. But once your money's out there, you'll definitely be checking a lot harder. So I'm going to look into adding some alerts or something for me to better catch these when they move. Because some of these I was stressed a little bit today, guys. Mostly because all these trades were hitting one after the other. And I'm like, how do you control all this? Like, I mean, I'm sure there's days where it's gonna be slow, but on the hot days, you like, man, could they just gotta take a second? I mean, you did the homework to know where to get in and where to get out. So when you see the entries, you gotta take them. But I'm just saying, it's like, I mean, what, like 12, 14 was triggered today? That's a lot of triggers. A lot of them hit too. Farfetch, like I said, when the 820.45 put from yesterday died, the 820.50 call was triggered at 48.18. Little gap. It triggered right there and popped and hit several targets. That's a nice little swing there. Like I said, we're going to the targets later. You can already see the percentages, but I'll go into more detail. Triple M from yesterday re-triggered the 86197.50 call at 198.68. Now this time I was mostly watching this so that I could know how well it failed yesterday when it failed. Let me go to the 2-day, 2 hour. You see that? When it fell all the way down here, I still don't know what were the percentages there. I'm more so curious about how this more expensive put worked. This was a $200 put right here. And I just wanted to know, like, when it fell all the way down here, what was the percentage? Was it 1,000%? Was it 500%? You know, I really got to figure that out. So I'm monitoring this trade mostly just to see if it hits this again, what was it? Now, of course, it won't be the same because that was so sporadic. That volatility shot that money through the roof, which is really why I want to know what it was. This could have been 1,000% right here, but I just wasn't watching it. AIG, Amer International Group. That's what it said. American International Group. I think that's the insurance people that got in trouble all them years ago. All my old heads remember that. I think it was back in 08, 07 when they got bailed out and went on vacation or something. That might be the wrong company, but if it is, you know, whatever. So the 820.47 put was triggered. And that's kind of befitting that they had a put trigger, which means they're going down in value. It was triggered at 47.13. Right there, boom, and it hit 2 price points. So that was a nice little double whammy. And then, I didn't even set this chart up. Y'all get to see this live. Bam. The UA Under Armour, shout out to Steph Curry. The 820 call was triggered right here, and technically it died because then the $17 put was also triggered, but that was a false break, so it bounced back up. So this, I don't know the percentages on this call. It's an 820, so there's like 3 weeks on it, but this one's down right now. This one may be down maybe 15-20%. I mean, they can't all be winners. And if you took that put, well, if you took the call or the put, you'd probably be down 20% or so. Either way. Mostly because it's dead center between both entry points. But we'll see what that does tomorrow. I might need to check this a bit more to get more information on what the points were. But I said the call was triggered right here. Actually, no. Oh, God. See, I ain't going to do no editing either. 17. I looked at the entry point, 17.27. That was the put. So the put was triggered right here. That's my fault. The put was triggered. The call was triggered, false breakout. And the put was triggered with a false breakout. So it can go either way still. But the put was the one. This is the only play from today that triggered. So either I just picked some slow movers, or just wasn't any good prospects this time on scanner. But hey, I mean, I still had 14 people hit. 14 triggers. So even if one from the day didn't hit, the other ones is more than welcome to hit. Fastenal.com. The 820 52.50 put was triggered at 54.03. That put was right here, hit the first target perfectly, bam, and it bounced. Wells Fargo, the banks finally did something. I've been watching the banks all week. Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citigroup. Y'all saw Citigroup hit yesterday, but the other ones just weren't doing anything so far. But right here, 8-6 $45 call was triggered at 45.51, which is right here. Bam, hit the first target. Boom, nice. That's Wells Fargo. CAG, Conagra Bands. I have been watching this one all week as well. I don't even know what this company is. I'm also just going off the charts and the strategy. I don't know anything about these companies. And as I get better, I'll probably be able to take larger positions on companies where I know something's coming. Like if I knew Activision was going to have what they had, I totally would have loaded the boat on that one and definitely took advantage of that. Epic plummet of 3,000% because they have gender bias issues or something like that. I don't know. Y'all Google what happened to Activision. And also Take-Two and EA and esports. All of them kind of followed along. Right here, CHZ, the 820 $34 put. Triggered at $33.95. Boom, right there. And I don't think it hit, almost hit the target. See that? It's a little gap right there. Little gap, but it didn't do it. Did I just do that? I did just do that. MPLX LP Com Unit Rep something limited partner. That's a long name. Anyway, the 8-6 $28 call was triggered at 28.13, which is here. Triggered it. Boom. Hit the target there. Boom. And in the aftermarket, it almost hit a second target. So that's going to be a nice little pop tomorrow. PACB. I already did with that on that one. As you saw, the 820 $25 put from yesterday died. But in it dying, it triggered the 820 $30 call at 31.41. So you're making money both ways. Yesterday that put returned, let me see. It got down here. It returned at least 44%. And that's here. So probably closer to 50%. So you get 50% on the downside. Then you turn right around, catch the upside, and get another maybe 20 to 25%. It's nice. You definitely got to take advantage of marking your tops and your bottoms. And FITB, Fifth Third Bancorp. These guys, I don't know crap about them either, but I do know that their 820 $37 call was triggered at 36.70, which is here, and it almost hit the first price target, right on the money. So, I mean, it was within 3 cents, so we might as well just say it hit that price target. I mean, see if I can zoom in here. I'm gonna do it like this. You see that? From here to here, that's like 3 cents. Like, come on. So that's what was triggered for today, which is these. And now let's go to what hit the targets. This is the fun part. This is where all that money is. CB again, third time's a charm. The 820 170 call actually hit a target way up here, a fifth price target, but it was so fast I couldn't write down what the value was at the moment, so I missed on that one. But it was definitely more than 15%. Right here was 15%. Let me zoom in on that. Right there, can you see that? That was 15% and 6%. And then it hit way higher. It hit $2 over the 15%. So I'm going to say it's safe to bet this was maybe at least 30. I'm going to say 25, 30% maybe at the top. But of course that died, as you can see, down and bounced. But when it triggered the put, it triggered that 820 put at 166.41 right here. That put hit 18% and then 40%. So you got 30% going up and then 40% going down. So you're making money both ways yet again. Y'all gotta get the hang of this stuff, man. It's some good stuff here. The General Electric, that call, the 820 $13 call, hit an all-time high right here. See, right here was 33%. This was the high from yesterday. Then it went all the way up here to almost 1350. And I'm going to say that was maybe 60% Maybe not 60%, maybe 45. I'm gonna say 45% at that point. But it happened so quick I couldn't get the price down in time, so I missed that one. Then we have the let's see, I already did. Oh yeah, I talked about the call in this chart, and then I separated them so I could talk about them separately. And then the put, like I said, hit 18 and 40. So I covered that. AIG, the 820 $47 put that was triggered today, hit 33%. It triggered right here, boom, hit this point, and then went down here, right there, 33%. Nice. AMX, remember AMX from yesterday? AMX was at 150% yesterday. Let me zoom in. 150% yesterday. Well, guess what? AMX hit a new high, all-time highs for the stock itself. The stock itself is at all-time highs. The underlying means the underlying ticker symbol. So AMX is the underlying of this call. That's some stock jargon, some options jargon you got to figure out. So let me go a little further out. This is the weekly chart for the year. As you can see, this is at all-time highs. Right here. It's never been this high before. This is uncharted territory. This thing can figuratively go to the moon, but it's up 150%. And it can totally go up to 200-300% at this point. Because, I mean, there's still, 3 weeks? It's an 820 call. There's still 3 weeks of time on this. So we're going to see how high this joker go. I'm looking for a lot more growth here. But if not, definitely take your profit at 150%. I mean, come on. You should have took them at 30%, 83, and 115. So if you had one more left, take it at 150. If you had 5 calls, let the last one ride. You're up crazy. Let it ride. See what happens. You got weeks on it. Fastenal, the 820 5250 put hit 17% from here to the first target. It dropped a little bit lower than that, so it might have been closer to 20. But hey, who cares? They can't all be 100%ers. As you can see, I hit a 500%, and then I hit a 20%, and then I hit a 90%, and then I hit 150%, and then I hit a 10%. Just keep hitting is the point. And people have been telling me that for a long time, but now that I'm seeing these markouts, I'm starting to get it. Just keep hitting. That's all it is. The, what's this one? MPLX, the 8-6 $28 call triggered. And that call hit for 46%. From here was the entry. First price target, bam, 46. Second price target up here, it almost hit. I'm going to say that's maybe 70%. We'll see tomorrow. Let's keep an eye on that one. Farfetch, FTCH, when the $45 put died and the 820 call was triggered at 48.18 right here, hit the first target, which wasn't even there before, but I had marked it just to give me an extra point. And then it hit this target, which is the real target, at 16%. That's where it hit, 16%. And it's a little higher now. It might be around 20 at this point. But like I said, Farfetch, the put from yesterday was, let me see, that put hit for 38%. So you got 30% on the downside and then 20% on the upside. So hey, you can make these 60, 70, 80% swings. It just might be from both sides. You know. Wells Fargo, 8-6 $44 call at 45.51 triggered. Hit 27% from here to here. And it failed. So this could be considered a re-entry maybe. I'm not 100% sure on those yet. I'll start paying more attention to these to see when they bounce, to be like, hey, you could get your money. It bounces down, it's cheaper, you get some more money and ride it up again. We'll definitely see how that goes. Vuzi, the 820 $15 call hit from here to here for 15%. It's also bounced. So it might be the same thing as Wells Fargo. It bounced. And is that it? It was Vuzi, right? That was the last one. Yeah, okay, that's the last one. So now I'm going to a little libation. Now I'm going to do some charting for the night and see what else I can find for tomorrow. As always, if you guys want to, I sound like all these not fitness, I sound like these financial guys now. As always, guys, make sure to click the link in the description below and download my course where you can learn everything about this, that, and the third. But real talk, it's a $30 course, 30 resources. It covers everything: stocks, options, futures, forex, crypto, a little real estate, a little credit building, swings, day trades, penny stocks, OTC. If you don't know what OTC is, that's a lot of money in OTC. And it's very dangerous as well. But that's a lot of ways the young boys get their money now, besides crypto. So yeah. Practice makes perfect. I'm just a guy logging my progress. And within a year, we're going to look back on these videos and be like, man, that guy had no idea what he was about to get into. Well, I did. You guys didn't. All right, so that's it for today. I'm going to keep this video shorter. Well, anytime the video is longer than 15 minutes, I got to put it on YouTube. I can't put it on IG because IG limits to 15 minutes. Found that out the hard way. So, like I said, let me pull it up. Let me know what y'all think about this music. Trades. Like I said, if you want, you can pick up this course right there. 30 resources for $30. It's on Gumroad. It's on Like and Lifestyle at gumroad.com. Well, I got the link on my in my bio, I think. I don't think I even made a bio yet, so I'll definitely do that. But check it out. You can email me at likeandlifestyle@gmail if you have any questions, or if you want to know more about the course before you purchase it. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's basically just giving you tools and reputable traders in the space that cover all forms of the market. And you can find these guys on your own for free, easily. It's just that people are lazy and they don't want to do the work. This is all from YouTube University. I learned all this stuff on my own. I may have spent maybe $100 on courses altogether, a good $100 on courses, and I mean, I just started this strategy 2 weeks ago. I learned this strategy about a month ago, so you can learn something that'll just change the world for you. And the videos I learned are on YouTube. And the source I use to watch the videos is in this course. One of the major sources. Dare I call it the YouTube's version of CNBC. And I'm gonna leave it there. Some of you guys may already know what that is, but yeah, I'm about to do some charting now. I got some a lot of stuff to look at. Look at these. I gotta start charting this stuff here. So it's full continuity. NEPT might be a trade for tomorrow. Nah, that's a penny stock. Never mind. IDEX. I don't like them either. All right, so thank you for watching. And yeah, I'm not going to say the traditional YouTube stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because I don't care. This is more so logging for me. And eventually there'll be enough people to watch this that I'll get paid for it, but this is more so logging my own progress. So I don't want to be beholden to the masses of, hey, make sure you post this or do reactions or whatever the crap. I'm doing whatever I feel like doing, and you guys can rock with it, or you can't. I just got a Twitter, so y'all can check out the Twitter at Like and Lifestyle on Twitter, and of course the Facebook Like and Lifestyle, not Facebook, Instagram Like and Lifestyle, Like and Lifestyle on everything: Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I don't have a Facebook. I'm using my old personal Facebook for liking, and I don't want to use the new one because I don't feel like rebuilding a brand new Facebook because I don't really rock with Facebook like that. But yeah. Like I said, appreciate you guys for watching. Y'all have a good evening. And now I got another hour of some charting to do. 100.